Hello everybody, Happy New Year and welcome to my first video of 2022. Now at the beginning of every year, I like to assess all of the purchases that I did the previous one. And I feel like this is a great opportunity to look back at the pieces and the outfits that I created, see if it was a good, smart purchase by cost per wear and comfortability. Now I feel as if my style evolves maybe once or twice every year to 2 years, and I find myself liking something to fit a certain way. Let's say for example a pair of trousers, I like them to fit a little bit more snug, and later that year I may still like and love that piece, but I wish that it was maybe a size bigger. After a few weeks or a few months, you start noticing that you either don't reach for that piece all that often, or the piece is not that comfortable to wear. So that is kind of like the main focus of this video. Now, before we get into my favorite and least favorite purchases of the year 2021, I wanted to say a massive thank you to all of you who reached out to me privately and here on my YouTube community to send my daughter and myself good well wishes because we both tested positive for COVID. And now Sherry tested positive a couple of days after Christmas, and I followed up with a positive result as well 3 days later. So by the time this video is going to go up, I would be at my last day of isolation. I am feeling a lot better, and so is Sherry, but you probably can hear from my voice that I sound quite congested. But we want to say thank you to all of you who send us your well wishes. We are doing so much better. So with all of that out of the way, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get started. So I'm going to start this video with my least favorite purchase of the year. Not because of the style, but more because of the comfortability of the shoe itself. Now, these are a pair of penny loafers that I got from Marks and Spencer's. The reason why I feel these are not the best purchase of 2021 is because the left shoe really hurts me on this outer part right here. I'm not sure why, but after walking with them for maybe an hour, they hurt me a lot. Like, they keep digging into my skin. I don't have slim ankles. Maybe that is the reason as to why, but the right one doesn't hurt me, but the left one does. So this is a bit of a disappointment. They weren't expensive, but of course, whatever you buy, it is an investment because you want to wear them and wear them. I did wear them quite often, but every time I wear them, they still hurt me. So these were a bit of a disappointment, and the penny loafer search will continue. Now moving on to a footwear that is a favorite purchase of 2021. These are knee-high boots from H&M. They are faux leather, and they are a very recent purchase. And the reason why I wanted to include them in this video is because I wanted this style of boot for the past couple of years, but every style of boot in this style that I found, the heel was just too high for me. I'm already 5'7" and I don't like super high heels, and I feel like these ones from H&M tick every single box, or at least 9 of them. I find them very comfortable. The block heel is not too high, and as I mentioned, because I was trying to purchase something like this with purpose and intention, I feel like I found them in this particular style. I can't wait to start wearing these a lot more, and I think they were a great purchase of 2021. And my last footwear purchase of 2021 that I feel is one of my favorites has to be my VEJA Campo trainers. I have mentioned these quite often here on the channel, and I just feel like they were a great purchase. I just love the look of them. They go with everything that I wear, and they're the most comfortable trainers I have ever worn. Like, from day one, they don't hurt, they don't rub, they are just perfect. Size 7, fits me like a glove, and I just feel like these are opening the door for me to venture into more trainers from the brand. I love wearing trainers with smart trousers, with dresses, with jeans. I feel like this was a great purchase because of the color combination as well. I'm hoping that they will last me a very long time so I can get my cost per wear, but I have been reaching for them so much. Even now that winter's here, if the weather's dry and I just want to wear a pair of trainers, 10 times out of 10 I will reach for these. Okay, so now we're going to talk about clothing pieces that I bought throughout the year and what my thoughts are. So the first one is this midi skirt from ZARA. I got this I think in November, and I also got the top. It's not a set, but the color is very similar, and I'll put a picture here for you guys. Now I have a love-hate relationship with this skirt. First of all, the color is beautiful. Like, this tone of brown is out of this world. I love it so much. What I dislike about this skirt is the top part. I find that the top part does not fit my body properly. It's too loose. It doesn't cinch in at the waist. The bottom part fits me perfectly, but the top part is too loose. So if I want to wear it with items that are fitted at the top, sometimes I can see, like I personally can see the difference. Maybe other people can't see it, but I wish that it was just a little bit more snug. But when I tried the medium was perfect on the waist but too snug on the bottom. So I feel like I fall in between sizes. I wear it a lot with cardigans, with looser fitted jumpers, and it looks great. It's a piece that you can dress up and dress down, so I do really love it. I just wish that the fit was a little bit better, but overall I did wear it a lot, so definitely one of my favorite pieces. Oh my god, this one has to be one of my top favorite purchases of 2021. It's a recent purchase. I bought it at the beginning of December. I am so happy that I did. Now this skirt is a satin slip skirt from Marks and Spencer's. Now what I love about this particular skirt, not only the size 12 fits me perfectly, the thickness of the fabric is amazing. Now I've owned slip skirts very similar to this one from H&M, from ZARA, but I don't feel like the fabric that they have is as good, or the ones that I've tried previously, maybe they have improved on the fabric thickness. It's not as good as this one. I can just toss it on the bed and leave it, or fold it inside a bag, and it doesn't come out wrinkled, which I think is amazing. So this is definitely one of my top favorite pieces of the entire year. I know I'm going to get my cost per wear. It was a little bit more expensive than the brands that I've just mentioned. Great purchase, and I will be wearing this a lot. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about knitwear, because knitwear, especially at this time of year, is very important. And the brand that I'm going to talk about next is going to be Sèzane, because I discovered personally Sèzane in the summer of 2021, and the two purchases that I did at the time are still my favorite purchases of the year. So I'm going to start with this black bodysuit. I'll put the name over here on the screen because I always butcher the name. Now this is a 100% organic cotton bodysuit. It has a beautiful plunging back. I've always loved seeing backless tops, backless dresses. I feel like it looks so beautiful on most women, and I said to myself, when I reach my goal weight, when I lose weight, I will buy a top like that so that I can fulfill a dream of mine, which is a little bit crazy. But this bodysuit has definitely ticked all of the boxes for me. It's sexy, it's comfortable, it's timeless, and it's very girly at the same time because it does have beautiful detail here on the sleeves. I feel like it's that's a piece that I will reach for when I want a personality piece per se, or a statement piece that I want to wear with something a little bit more simple, if you will. So I know I will be reaching for it so much, I might even get it in a different shade as well. If you've enjoyed this video so far, I would absolutely love for you to consider subscribing by hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And needless to say, if you guys are enjoying this video today, please make sure to hit that like button. It really helps my channel out, reaching a lot more people here on YouTube. The next Sèzane piece that I wanted to mention, also as a favorite of 2021, has to be the Léontine Jumper with the navy stripes. Now, I got this in size medium, and if I didn't mention, the previous item is also in size medium. I love it, but I actually wish that I bought this one in size large. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. But if I decide to buy this again in the other colorways, which I am thinking of splurging on one more, I'll probably get the large just to see the difference. But I really, really love this jumper. I've worn it quite a bit as well since I got it. Haven't reached for it recently. One, because it's been a little bit too cold, and I want to preserve this top to wear it mostly when there's a transitional time like winter to spring. I think this is a great jumper to have. The tee is amazing. The attention to detail that they've had in this particular jumper is so great that I'm thinking of buying more stuff from Sèzane, but all in its own pace, because Sèzane is an expensive brand. It is worth the money, but it is expensive, so I like to take my time before I purchase anything. So another favorite piece of mine, hands down, has to be this gray cardigan from Uniqlo. I bought it in 2 shades this year, and I feel like cardigans are one of the nicest things to wear in the colder months. Of course, you can wear cardigans all year round, depending on the thickness of the cardigan, but I find them so cozy for fall, winter. And I really love the style of this cardigan, and I'm currently wearing one from Another Stories, and if you guys are interested in that, I'll link it below. This cardigan I've reached for so much. I wear it pretty much with everything. Cardigans are so versatile, and I feel like this tone of gray is so beautiful. I tend to wear it with just a little cami or nothing underneath, because I really like that look of a cardigan being your top. Uniqlo is a great place to buy items like this. So love, love, love this, and I've worn it a ton. Another piece of knitwear that I want to mention, and it's this sweater right here from ZARA. I got so many questions when I bought this jumper at the end of October, I think, sometime in October, and I'm so in love with it. Now, first of all, it's the Breton top style, which is very in. I think it's a style that will never go out of style. So definitely, if you are thinking of purchasing something like this, I'm pretty sure this will add a lot of value to your wardrobe. And I'm really happy that I found one in ZARA that has the fabric content that it does, because it's a cotton blend, but for the price that I paid and the amount of times that I wore it, I think I already got my cost per wear. And maybe next year I'll buy one from Arket, for example, because they have one that is so beautiful, 100% cotton, and it's going to be a little bit more durable than this one. But overall, I did reach for it so much. So my next favorite purchase of 2021 has to be, hands down, my Levi's Ribcage jeans that I added in this shade to my wardrobe. Now, I've wanted this shade for a very long time. They're just going up in price. I refuse to buy Levi's at full price because they have so many promotions throughout the year. But going back to this particular shade and style, I love Ribcage jeans. I feel like they are one of the most flattering style of denim for the woman's body. One, because they're super high-waisted, they're quite fit fitted on the waist and thigh, and then they have a straight leg because it's classic, it's timeless, and it's going to go with most tops and footwear that you have. So these are definitely a great purchase. Love these and highly recommend this style. And if you want to know a little bit more about Levi's Ribcage, I'll link a video up here or in the info bar below where I've done a couple of videos talking about this particular style. So the next two favorite purchases of 2021, I have one here and another one is in storage. So I'll talk about that one first, and it's going to be my Arket linen trousers. Again, this is a style of trouser that I was eyeing for a very, very long time. I've heard nothing but good things about this particular style from Arket. So I decided to buy it in the spring, summertime. And if I tell you, I wore it so much because although here in London or here in the UK we didn't fully have summer at the time, I feel like the days that it was very warm or kind of like semi-warm, I was reaching for them a lot because they're super easy to wear. They have this classic look to them and very effortless at the same time that I just had to buy them. And again, it's a style that I feel like next year probably buy the black ones, and if they come in different colorways, I'll probably go for them as well. A second pair of trousers that I want to talk about also from Arket are my wool trousers. These are an amazing, amazing style that I added to my wardrobe this year. They're made of wool and they're perfect for the colder weather here in the UK. And I really love the style of them because not only they're super high-waisted, they taper at the bottom. I would have loved these just as much if they were a straight leg or wide leg, but for the time being, this is the only pair of black trousers I have in my wardrobe, and I'm super obsessed with them. So guys, I know I have a lot of Arket pieces in this video, not sponsored whatsoever. Everything that I'm talking about in this particular video have been purchases that I've done myself, and they're generally things that I really, really like. So another piece from Arket that I have to show you guys, this is going to be outerwear, is this downwear coat. They release these every single year, and I've had my eye on this since the first release they had, and I'm so happy that I bought it because I wear this at least 4 times a week, if not the entire week, since the colder weather arrived. It protects you from wind, from cold, from the wet weather, and it's super lightweight. It is padded, but when I say padded, it looks puffy, but it's not super big or heavy in the sense that you feel suffocated by the coat itself. I just love this. I feel like it's one of the best buys of the year. I can see myself wearing this for years and years to come and not have to buy a new one unless I want a different color or maybe a shorter one. It's quite spacious, so I can wear it with either thicker jumpers or a blazer underneath. So amazing, amazing purchase. And although it was a splurge, I feel like it was an investment at the same time. And my last favorite purchase of 2021 has to be, hands down, this bag right here. Now, if you are familiar to my channel, you know that I have, including this one, 3 Polène bags. And I could sit here and tell you that my other 2 are also favorite additions to my wardrobe. But the amount of times that I've reached for this particular bag since I got it, hands down put the other 2 in the shelf, because I feel like the color of the other ones are more for a specific time of the year, whereas this one you can wear it the entire year. So when it comes to cost per wear and styling, I feel like this one really, really elevated every single outfit, and the cost per wear has been insane. I can see myself buying the same style of bag in a different colorway to suit my style. I really like the lighter colors, so I may invest in one of those. Anything that I style, whether if I'm wearing something very classic, whether if I'm wearing sweats and I want to have a bag with me, this one is going to complement that. So absolutely love it. And if you are looking for a simplistic bag that still adds so much style and pizzazz to your outfits, then definitely consider this one. So we've reached the end of today's video. Let me know in the comments below what your favorites are from 2021, whether if it was beauty or fashion related items. Make sure to leave me a comment below. I absolutely love to interact with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on my first video of 2022, and I'll see you on my next one next week.